How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a theory for the new Disney XD series, Marvel Spider-Man. And as you guys see, this is a Spider-Woman theory, and I can actually take ownership in this theory. If anyone wants to, do this theory for their channel, I'll let them. Just make sure to give credit. Because no one that I know of yet has talked about this, so that's why I say I take ownership in this theory or idea. And my idea is how Spider-Woman can show up on Marvel Spider-Man on Disney XD. So basically, you can do an origin story for her to set the character up. It honestly would make more sense. You don't have to use it exactly like they did in the comics. You can change it up a bit. You don't have to, base it directly off the comics and make, the origin story just like it. They could do like a 2-part episode, like what they did with Horizon High, and they just call it Spider-Woman Origin Part 1, Spider-Woman Origin Part 2. Or do what they did for Spider-Man, do like a 6-part miniseries, which each episode's like 2 minutes long, and do an origin for that. But it can be loosely based off the comics. It doesn't have to be exactly like what they do. Just want to get that out of the way. Because for this theory to work, you might have to bend some bridges. You might, have to work around this. But, the general, arc of Spider-Woman, it could still work for Marvel Spider-Man. So you could have Jessica, Spider-Woman. You could have Jessica move back to San Francisco, do that whole thing, what they did in the comics, and then have her resume her PI practice, her private investigating. And like I said, the origin can be loosely based. They can do an origin, and then they can start a new story arc right at this point, where they could call it Spider-Woman meets Spider-Man, or Spider-Man meets Spider-Woman. And they can just do it, like, as soon as it gets to this point. And they don't even need Jessica to move to San Francisco. They can just have her have a PI practice PI practice in New York, where Spider-Man is. I mean, that just makes most sense. You don't even need to have her be in San Francisco. Like, the origin, whatever they do with the origin, this isn't how I think the origin could go. This is not what the video is about. This is how Spider-Woman would show up and run into Spider-Man. That's what this video is about. Not the origin of her, just how she would be able to show up on screen. And so, she would maybe have a PI in New York. And I know a lot of people are probably going to ask, do you think she's going to, ask help with Jessica Jones? No, I don't think Jessica Jones is going to be a part of it. She's going to do this on her own, or with another character that they created just specifically for the show. You can do that too. And Maddie, or whoever in the comics is Maddie Franklin, who goes missing and needs help, and she needs to get rescued. They don't have to do that whole thing, but someone needs some help, or maybe it could be as simple as this. Jessica looks out a window and sees someone about to commit suicide. Something like that. Someone about to jump off a building, or another villain. It could be, I don't know, Venom at the time. Whatever. Whatever villain. I mean, unless they did the spider symbiote thing. It could be, Rhino, or, a return of, the Jackal, or someone just trying to, mess with someone. And she gets the Spider-Woman outfit on, and then she goes fights, and then in the midst of this, she runs up to Spider-Man. Because who knows, the PI could be in Queens, and then Spider-Man just comes swinging down, and he's like, who are you? And then she's like, who are you? And then they just, fight them off, or, it could be as simple as that. So, that's why you don't even really need to do that. You don't even need someone to go missing or need rescuing. You just need someone in trouble. Spider-Woman goes out, tries to save him, and then Spider-Man comes and who are you? And then they just meet and then do that, and then that's how she's introduced in the show. I think it's a very simple idea, and it's very plausible. So let me know what you guys think of this theory. I think it's a really interesting theory. I love Spider-Woman. I think she's a great character. and to see her on Marvel Spider-Man would be awesome. So let me know what you guys think. Give this video a like if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.